Hey guys, welcome back once again. In this video, I am going to show you how to export selected or checked row only in material table. Alright, as you can see here, I have a material table and on top right corner, you might have noticed I have a export icon. So let me click on this and from here I can select either of one CSV or PDF. So let me go with CSV. And here it's asking me to save. So I saved it. Whole data will be exported to this CSV. So now let me open here. And now as you can see, we have here 4 record and our table is having also 4 record. Okay. So now here what we want to do is we want to export the data based on our choice. Means suppose I want to export the 1 and 3 row, I can do that. So for that here I have enabled the selection mode and now let's select here first and third, and now as you can see we got one band and on right side here we have couple of options. So here as you can see delete all selected row and this one for export all selected row. So now here let me click on this icon. So here it's asking me to save, so I saved it and now it's got downloaded. So let me open this and here as you can see we have only 2 data. Okay, so now let me try with the single one as well. So come back again here and select a single record and now let's click on this. Okay, I saved it again and now let me open. So here as you can see I have a single record right now. Okay guys, so let's jump to the VS Code and implement export selected or checked row only in material table. Okay, so let's open here SRC and let's go to the app.js, and here as you can see I am managing 2 states. So here table data and selected row. So basically this table data is gonna to have all the data of the table. Okay, and this state selected row is gonna to have all the row which one I am gonna to select over there. Okay, and next here I am having a column and this function handle bulk delete to delete the multiple rows at a time. Okay, so in case you have not seen my video how to do bulk delete in material table, I will recommend you to watch that video first. You can find the link in description of this video. Okay, so here as you can see in material table here I am passing this title props data and this is the column definition, and here I have one function called on selection change. Okay, so basically this function is gonna to trigger once I am gonna to make any change in selection. Okay, and here it is gonna to take a callback function, so which is gonna to give me a parameter of all row which one I have selected. Here I will get that and here I am updating the state. Okay, and by using this line option here I am enabling the selection mode. And now let's come to the action, and here as you can see I am passing one icon delete. Okay, and here tooltip delete all selected row. So basically once I will take my mouse over the delete icon, it is gonna to show me the delete all selected row. Okay, and here I am handling on click, and on click of this icon I am calling this handle bulk delete function. Okay, so let me come to the UI how our table is looking. So from here it's looking simple. On left side the selection mode is enabled, and if I select here, now you can see I have a one option here. Okay, and here we are getting the tooltip delete all selected row. So now if I click here, that particular row got deleted. Okay, so now let's come to the export the selected row. So in order to export selected row only, we have to install a package and that is called file. So here let's search for npm file. So now let's search it, and here let's go to this npm And here as you can see the weekly download is getting this much. So in order to install we have to copy this, and you can find this in description of this video. Okay, and here basically what we have to do is we have to import this CSV builder from the file. Okay, and here we have to create a instance, and by using the set column we can set the column, but we have to pass in a array. And now here if you want to save a single row we have to call this function add row, and if you want to select the multiple row at a time, this is how you can do that. And at last, in order to download that you have to write export file. Okay, so now let's install this package. So here let's come to the VS Code and open your new terminal and type here npm install file. So it is gonna to take some time, so let it be that. And here let's come back and copy this code from here. Okay, and now what we have to do is we have to write a function to export that. Okay, so for that let's create here const and here export all selected rows. Okay, so this is gonna to be a row function. So now here let's paste it what we have copied, and let's import this at the top here. Okay, so now save it. Here on selection of this we need a icon, and from there we can download that. We have to add a action button. So for that here what we have to do is let's come to the action, and here as you can see this is how we can do that. So now let's copy this and here comma, and let's paste this one. So basically we have to pass here icon, and here the tooltip, and here the on click. So here the tooltip I am gonna to say export all selected row, and here I am gonna to render custom icon. So for that here I have to take a arrow function. Okay, and now here let me return a button, and as of now let's call it as export. Okay, and the third one on click, here I am gonna to call the same function what we have defined just before. So export all selected row. So copy it and let's paste it here. Okay, so now just save it and let's come back here. So now let me select a row, and here as you can see we are getting this action button. So here on hover over we are getting export all selected row, and here this is the button. So let me click on this. Okay, and here as you can see it have opened user list. So now save it and let's open this here. So here you can see we have this is the title, name and surname, and here we have remaining data. Okay, so now we have to replace this data with hours one. So here we have to pass a array of column name. Okay, and we have our column name here. Okay, so now here we have to pass in array. So for that what I can do is here let's remove this one and let's write column. Okay, and here I am gonna to use map. So map, and basically this is gonna to give me a single object, so I will call it as col, that means column, and from here I am gonna to return a only single property, and that is gonna to be title. Okay, so here I will call it as col.title. So now let's save it and let's come back here, and now let's select a row and let's click on export. So here save, and it's got downloaded, and now as you can see we have this ID, name, email, phone number, age and joining year. So basically we are started getting our column name. So now we have to deal with data. So let's come back again, and here we don't need a single data, so we can remove this line. And here as you can see, so this particular have to be a single object and this is the single object, but here we need in array, and overall this is gonna to be a array. So for that what we have to do is we will get all our data in selected row. Okay, so here let's start looking through this. So selected row dot, and here I am gonna to use map again, okay, because this map is gonna to return a array. So here this map, and here I will call it as row data. Okay, so now here this row data is gonna to give me a particular object. So now we have to retrieve the value from the object and we have to make array. So for that here what I will do is I will use column, okay, and here I will use map again, and here I will write column, and this is gonna to give me a column object. And from here what I am gonna to do is I will write here row data. So row data, and here this column will have this property. So the first is the title and second is the field. So here I will pass the field. So here I will call it as call dot field. Okay, so basically here what's happening is here I will get one row, okay, and from here I will get one column, and now here I am gonna to pass this field ID and I will get the ID number here as a 1. Okay, so now let's come back here and save this one, and let's come back here again, and now let's select a row and click on this export, save it and open this again, and here as you can see we have our data. So here we got one name and email ID, and here is the phone number, okay, and here age and joining year. So now if I want to do the multiple export, here I have to select the multiple row, and on click of this it is gonna to get downloaded the multiple record. Okay, so now let me open this, and here as you can see the second, Raj and email ID and the remaining respective field. Okay guys, so now here what we are doing is here we are creating an instance, and this is also not required. Okay, so directly here new CSV builder, and basically here you have to provide the CSV name. So here let's call it as table data. Okay, and here we are writing assigning the column, and from here we are assigning all the row. So here we will get this as a array, so we are mapping, and here we will get a particular single object, and again here we are going to the column and mapping, and we are retrieving this data one by one, and at the last here dot export file, that means it is gonna to download CSV file. Okay, so now here we are getting this export icon, so we need to get the download icon. So for that let's come to the Material UI website. Okay, and from here you have to search for material icons. So here material, and here I will get material icons. So let's go there. Okay, and here as you can see we have 1000+ icons. So now here we have to search, let's search for cloud. So if you want you can have this icon, otherwise we can have other icon as well. Save. So let's copy this from here, and let's come back and paste it here. Now copy it, and here we are exporting our button component. So let's remove this one. Okay, and now here render our icon. Let's come to the UI, and here on select as you can see we are getting this icon. Suppose you want to enable the all export icon. So for that, what we have to do is, so you have to write here export button, and here you have to pass this value as a true. So now let's save it and let's come to the UI. Okay, so here at the first stage itself, you can see you have one icon, and this is gonna to download the all the record. Okay, so let me show you. Here it is asking for option export as a CSV or PDF. So on click of CSV, it is gonna to download whole record. Okay, so now one more thing is here, let's consider you have 10 plus record, and according to this table we are allowing to show here 5 record only. So if I click on this icon here, it is gonna to download only 5 record. So let me show you here. So let's come back and let's do the duplication for this data. So here now we have multiple records. So let's come back, and here as you can see we have 12 data. So now let me click on this, and here export as a CSV, and here save. So what basically it is gonna to do is, it will download only 5 record. So let's open here, and now as you can see we have here 5 record only. Okay, so now what if I want to download all 12 record? So for that we have to pass another one property here. So let's come back here, and to option we have to pass a extra property that is called export all data. So here export all data, and let's pass this value as a true. So now save it, and let's come back here. Let me open this. So here as you can see we have all 12 record. Okay, so in this video we have seen how to export all record, as well as how to export selected or checked row only. Okay, so you can get the download link of this code in description of this video. Okay guys, that's it for this video. If you like this content, do like, share and subscribe. See you in next video. Thanks for watching.